I want to get straight to our breaking news this hour. Amidst growing fears, Israel and the Iranian-backed group Hezbollah are spiraling towards war. The Israeli military says it has launched a rare strike on the Lebanese capital, and you can see smoke over the Beirut skyline just over an hour ago. Now, extensive damage and chaos in the streets afterwards. It's the latest of hundreds of strikes between the two sides over the past 24 hours. Reports say the strike targeted a top Hezbollah official, pushing the region further on edge. Hezbollah's leader is vowing to respond after the attacks on pages and walkie-talkies belonging to his group. What you're seeing right now is the aftermath of that IDF strike in southern Beirut. IDF reporting carrying out what it calls a targeted strike in Beirut. Ben Wiedemann is standing by for us. Ben, what more can you tell us about the strike?
Yeah, Eleni, just about more than 10 minutes ago, we saw smoke coming from the southern suburbs of Beirut, and already, rather promptly, the Israeli military came out and said they had conducted a strike in Beirut. That seems to be it. Now, we're seeing pictures on social media of a lot of smoke in that area and people in the streets next to a damaged building. Now, the smoke seems to have dissipated at this point, but certainly about 10 minutes ago, it was quite clear. Now, this is the first time that Beirut has been struck by the Israelis since the 30th of July, when Fuad Shukr, that senior Hezbollah military commander, was killed in a drone strike. And this is, since last October, the third strike on Beirut. Now, if by the looks of it, it appears that it is perhaps a targeted hit, a targeted assassination, perhaps along the lines of what we saw with Fuad Shukr. Obviously, it's very early at this point. We don't know who the target was. Not much information coming through at this point regarding the details, but it certainly does represent yet another step in this escalatory cycle that began on Tuesday with the blasts of pagers, and then Wednesday the walkie-talkies, and now this. So certainly Israel seems determined to escalate the situation. Hezbollah has yet to respond in a quantitative way comparable to what Israel is doing at the moment. The Israelis have said that somewhere more than 130 projectiles were fired from Lebanon into Israel today, but certainly if you take into account the death toll since Tuesday, the number of injured, thousands injured, and now this, the third strike since October on Beirut, it definitely would indicate that Israel is doing all it can, perhaps to provoke a response from Hezbollah. Eleni?